The Edge at 11 starts now.
Michigan roads don't have the best reputation, but this time of year, you know what? They can just be brutal.
They really can. And tonight, Fox 2 viewers asked us to check out a roadway in Sumpter Township. Hagerty Road could easily be renamed Hagerty.
Fox 2's Dave Spencer gives us a closer look at the craters.
Living along a dirt road admittedly has its pitfalls, but out here on Hagerty Road near Willow Road in Sumpter Township, some say the drive home is becoming downright dangerous.
You're literally bouncing around in your vehicle to where you will hit your head on the side of your door.
Jostles you, it throws you around. I grew up on a dirt road all my life. Here in Township, New Boston, Sumpter Township. And it's just over the last 5-6 years, they've just deteriorated. You can't do anything.
One woman is worried not just for herself, but her child on the way.
It's hard for me to even leave the house, and just going, even just idling, going really slow and just rocking back and forth, it's causing a lot of pain.
The road is getting stressed by the back and forth freezing and thawing, coupled with plenty of rain and snow in recent weeks. The neighbors say complaints have been lodged with the county and attempts have been made to grade the road, but those attempts have not held water.
You put a bucket of water, you smack it, the water comes out. It's the same thing with the dirt. You got to have substance in here. It's the bottom line, and they don't do it anymore.
Leaving those who live along the road to wonder how much longer they can wait for a repair they can live with.
I got contractors that won't come to my house because the ladder racks on top of their van and the trailer with the equipment, it just throws it all around.
We reached out to the Wayne County Road Commission this evening and are awaiting a response. Dave Spencer, on The Edge.
Well, this was a bit of a surprise. We knew some snow was coming today, of course, but Old Man Winter really decided to give it to us, piling it on during the morning commute.
Yeah, extra inches, more than we expected, and now some areas have dense fog to actually deal with as well. Captain Rich Luderman has a look at our forecast. Rich, you've been a busy guy the last week.
Yes, Roop Taryn, it was messy out there this morning. You can see the culprit, this area of low pressure, now down close to Pittsburgh and Youngstown. So we're done with the snow, but the fog remains. Look at the extensive shield of clouds all the way back to Minneapolis, north of the Great Lakes. So we do have some sunshine in the forecast. It's just not for the next couple of days. Perhaps a couple of sprinkles out there. How about live pictures along Southfield at Michigan Ave? That's in Dearborn. Again, things are moving pretty well. 33 degrees in Dearborn. There's that dense fog advisory north and west of Metro Detroit, especially up into the Thumb region. Some of that fog could be rather thick. Today's high, 34 degrees, the low 31. There's your official snow total at the airport, 2.4 inches. Some of us, I should say most of us, had between 3 and 4 inches. Right now, it's all quiet out there. Chilly, it's damp as the dew points are hovering right near the temperatures. Not a lot of wind out there, that's for sure. How about these numbers? 32 in Marquette, 38 in Chicago, 38 in Cincinnati. Where are the cold air? Where are the cold spots? There's Montreal, 19 degrees. So cold air is parked over eastern Canada. It's not coming our way. As low pressure retreats down over the mid-Atlantic, we'll have weak high pressure built in for the next couple of days. There is a weak front that's coming our way for Thursday evening, but really it is not a main player in the forecast. For the rest of tonight, cloudy skies, areas of fog. Some of it could be thick down to 32. Tomorrow, even with clouds, we're going to get back to 40 degrees, some early morning fog as well. And then right there is the 7-day. No mention of rain or snow. It's dry through the weekend, and yes, that is some sunshine there later this week through the weekend and beyond. Remember, always get that latest forecast. Check it out on the Fox 2 Weather app. You can download it for free anytime, including right now in the App Store or in Google Play. Roop Taryn, back over to you.
All right, Rich, thank you. 6 Wayne County juvenile jail staffers out of a job tonight. An investigation showing safety neglect after a child says he was raped by other juveniles.
Yeah, that child says he was beaten and assaulted over the span of a couple hours. Fox 2's Dave Kinchin has the story.
Really, the report reads like, in my opinion, an indictment for rape against the county and the state.
The attorney for a 12-year-old boy who was allegedly raped and assaulted at the Wayne County Juvenile Detention Facility in Hamtramck weighs in on a 20-page special investigation report from the state detailing numerous staffing failures where safety was supposed to be guaranteed. 6 staffers are now gone.
And it just substantiates what we knew to be the case, and that was that the environment at the juvenile detention facility was such that it created an environment where this sexual and physical assault that occurred on my client was predictable. It was just a matter of time.
Wayne County officials say changes are underway. A spokesperson responded to the state probe saying, quote, a corrective action plan was immediately implemented as a result of this well-publicized incident, which led to the public health state of emergency for the juvenile detention facility. A total of 6 staffers, 5 direct care, and 1 supervisor that had been suspended pending investigation were separated from employment with the county after a thorough investigation substantiated violations of policies and procedures, including in some cases confirmed cases by the Department of Health and Human Services. Meantime, the family of that 12-year-old is pursuing legal action. We do know that the county is preparing to move into a new jail facility, but advocates close to this issue say they want all these issues cleaned up long before such a move takes place. In downtown Detroit, Dave Kinchin on The Edge.
No confidence of the mayor, no confidence of corporate counsel, and no confidence of Chief Jared Hart.
Tensions are high in Dearborn Heights. City Council voting no confidence in the mayor, police chief, and corporate counsel. City Council also removing funding for 2 police directors, stating those positions were created by Mayor Bill Bazzi illegally. The mayor, though, disagrees with the council's decision, calling it suspicious.
We suspected corruption. We found corruption. All of a sudden, some council members decided they don't want him there. So it makes you wonder, you know, how deep this thing is.
It's so sad that
Council Chair Baydoun responding, saying if there is corruption, it should be prosecuted, but it doesn't make the director positions legal. Council will replace those positions internally. Mayor Bazzi says he will fight to keep their jobs. Well, the topic of guns, a major focus tonight of testimony in the trial of the Oxford high school shooter's mother.
Prosecutors weren't just focused on the gun in the shooting, but also the firearms as a hobby in the Crumbley family.
That's our hobby. That's why we go to the gun range, and that's what we do.
Jennifer Crumbley is facing 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter for her role in a 2021 rampage. The prosecution playing this video to prove that Jennifer Crumbley was not being forthcoming when she was speaking with the deputies. The defense argues this is just a mother finding out her son was the Oxford school shooter. The dean of students also testifying today. He says he didn't know a key fact about the shooter before he was sent back to class.
Did Jennifer Crumbley ever tell you that she had given her son a 6-hour 9mm handgun just 4 days before this drawing was created?
She did not know.
Would that have been important to you?
Absolutely, yes.
Testimony continues tomorrow. There is a chance the prosecution could rest their case later this week.
Well, Canton police are ruling the death of a man found on a neighborhood street a homicide. Investigators telling us the 45-year-old victim was found shot to death on Coppernick Road early Monday morning. Police are asking businesses and people who live there to check their surveillance cameras between the hours of 12:30 and 1:30 in the morning and to look for a white SUV. Anonymous tips can be made right now to Crime Stoppers. The number 1-800-SPEAK-UP. Well, special elections being held tonight to fill 2 vacant seats in Lansing.
Former representatives Kevin Coleman in Westland and Lori Stone in Warren both won mayoral elections in their respective cities. Governor Whitmer calls special elections to decide who will replace them. Some of the votes are in for the 25th House District that includes parts of Canton, Dearborn Heights, Westland, and all of Wayne. With 13% of the votes in, Peter Hertzberg has the lead over other Democrats with just 41% of the votes counted. On the Republican side, Josh Powell is running unopposed in the 13th district, which includes parts of Detroit and Warren.
Well, does the road to the White House go through Michigan? President Biden is betting on it. The commander-in-chief will make a stop right here on Thursday and meet with UAW members. The union recently endorsed Biden for re-election. According to the Reuters news agency, the presidential visit will take place in Metro Detroit. We will update you when we learn more details about the president's plans.